when you go through the fire, it's not God's will for you to be consumed. That's in the scripture. This month is Suicide Awareness Month. Being in the profession and working with my clients, those who have had suicidal ideations, one of the things that I have noticed is just tiredness that they experience. They're tired of life because of the things that they're going through, or maybe the past. It might even be when they are anxious because the Lord has come upon them, either at work, or it could be family challenges, maybe sickness in the family, or even death, or maybe global issues. I've had clients who, because of global issues happening, things they hear on social media, they become so afraid, and sometimes they wonder, why are they here? Does anything make sense? So the overwhelming reality of the challenges of life draws people to places of despair. And when you get to that point of despair, you do not have hope. You're feeling like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to keep struggling. And that is why hope is important. It's very essential for every heart. Every heart needs to know that there is hope, that things will get better, that it doesn't have to end in despair, that the life that we live now is not a waste, that it is not for nothing. And how can you have an assurance of that? How can you guarantee that? And that's where God comes in. And that's where the truth of the Bible comes in. And that's why I am grateful that I know God and I can have hope in Him. And that is what I offer you today. If you are in a place of despair, if you feel that you don't have anything to live for, if the challenges that you face on your job, in your relationships, maybe the challenges you carry in your body because of your health, or the way that you see your loved one in pain has drawn you to the place of despair, I want to offer you hope. Hope that I know God gives. And many times we want something tangible to have for hope. We want something that, we can see before we believe. And that's where track record really works. One of the things that causes my heart to be grateful to God is track record. Remember what He has done in the past. Remember how He has kept you. Remember His faithfulness. Let that build and give hope to your heart. I'm 44 years old, and I'm thankful for life, that I've lived 44 years in this world. For some people, it may not be like a lot because they've lived way longer. And for some people, they're like, whoa, I'm just coming right behind. But I will tell you that in the 44 years that I have lived, I have this to say: God has been faithful. I have had many prayers, many not answered. And I'm grateful now in hindsight, even for the prayers that were not answered. There are things that I asked for, and God decided that He would answer in a different way. What I learned in the journey was I grew in strength, I grew in understanding, I grew in capacity. And I am still growing in capacity as I stretch and I go even into difficult situations that I wouldn't have gone through if I had my answers the way I prayed them. So when you go through the fire, it's not God's will for you to be consumed. That's in the scripture. He's going to deliver you. When you go through the waters, it is not His will for you to drown. He doesn't want you to drown. He will save you. So what is that thing that makes you feel like, I don't want to do life anymore? It's just too much. The burden that you carry, maybe for yourself or for other people, please give it to the Lord. Yes, you may not know how the future will hold. You may not know what's going to happen next. But you know who has kept you this far. Up until now, He has been your help. He has been your Ebenezer. He has been your stone of help up until now. And if he has been that, he will be in the future. And you already know that the answers will not necessarily come the way you have asked them to come, but he will always make a way of escape. So for you who are feeling the pressure of giving up, please don't give up. And if you have lost someone who has given up, I pray that you will be comforted, and I pray that you will not lose hope.